guess it's time already.
Getting cut off.
We didn't even get to Matt's segment.
Matt, how's Atlanta?
How's what?
How's Atlanta?
I got broads in Atlanta.
You know what? There's really not that many broads in Atlanta. You know, forget the music. This is important. All right, two things about Atlanta. One is the girls are kind of boring. I was telling Casey I was on Tinder a little bit, and I met a couple, and they were so boring. Like I like to play around. The conversation is two-way, might I add, and theirs wasn't very two-way. But oh, how are you? How's your day? What are you up to? Are you a hooker? They're like, no. I'm like, play into it. I'm making fun of you. Make fun of me back. Tell me I'm fat and sassy and you love me. I went to a leadership conference out there, right? And we a while back we had our friend Tom, come in and try to give some kind of management advice to Mick about opening his own business. So going in this conference, I was interested in learning maybe something I could pass on to Mick. And one of the main things they said is people are overmanaged and underled. Leaders are different than managers, right? And I'm sure Mick would want to lead a bunch of girls into his studio to do unspeakable things. But, they impressed upon there's 4 types of leaders, and they call it a CAPS model. I don't know if you've ever heard of this before.
I haven't, no.
They have not. Uh-oh. Well, I created my own, I was looking up online, and they had synonyms to these different styles. So typically it's controlling, analytical, promoting, and supporting. There's some people that are like, you do this now. There's some people that are like, okay, I like your input. What's your input? Kind of get a lot of data. Then there's people that are just like, oh, you can do it. And they don't, know what they're doing. And then there's, the supporters that are kind of more of nurturers, huggers, things like that. Well, I got synonyms that I found online. The controller is see you next Tuesday. I can't say it on the radio here. But if you, the analyzer is just an a-hole. The P is a pussycat, and S is for sissy. So I learned a lot at this conference.
Oh, I just realized what the C meant.
That's pretty good.
But that's an acronym, right? CAPS?
Yeah, and it's like what style. And in all seriousness now, it was a good conference. I learned a lot. It will help me, A lot of this is like when you're dealing with people, you have to read into how they how they relate to this model, right, and then kind of get on their level. So
before we go into the next break, what's your biggest takeaway from the whole thing? Was it beneficial?
Yeah, just make sure you're a controller and you're seeing you next Tuesday every single second. Don't give up. Be relentless.
Be relentless. Be ruthless.
From words.
Rule with iron fist.
Be on your A game. That's what it sounds like to me.
Do unto others as you'd like to be done onto. It's the basic rule. Applies for everything.
Yeah, that's a universal one, I think.
Yeah.
My mom used to tell me that.
Well, here's the problem with that, man, because as soon as I start doing that, people start telling me back off. So I don't ever get what I want.
Well, there you have it, guys. Stick around, because coming up next, I believe we have another pleasant surprise for you all. We've got somebody, I don't know.
Yeah, we got a little art, or not a little, but we got this badass artiste out of Los Angeles that he can be coming on and join us here. But hey, just to clear the air though, I just want to say, what you said, do unto others what you want people to do to you, or whatever. Man, people don't ever want to touch me the way I want to touch it, including you guys.
All right,
maybe
guys.
I just want to massage every now and then.
Hong Kong TJ, that's all I got to say.
Stick around for the interview coming up next.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Jack. You guys need to check out Skull and Bones Radio. It's fantastic. You can check it out on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio app. Believe in it.
We're going to take over the goddamn world. Put us on a podcast. Put us on the fucking IM radio. We're going to do whatever we got to do.
Skull and Bones, fantastic.
Stand by. Message incoming on Skull and Bones Radio.
Here at Skull and Bones, we're kind of like pirates. And just like pirates, we are rebellious, adventurous, and infamous. We are loud-mouthed, arrogant, and march to the beat of a different drum. We do things how we want, when we want, and talk about what we want. We are Skull and Bones Radio. Welcome back to the show.
All right, guys, welcome back to the show. We are Skull and Bones Radio. Let's go ahead and pass the mic over to our resident interviewer,
Hello.
M3J.
So today we got a special guest, and this one is a really special one. He's really talented. His name is the Barney Rebel, and he's out of Los Angeles, California. Man, I'm getting all tongue-tied over here.
You get nervous.
I am. You know, I'm a little bit of a fangirl, whatever the word is. Fangirl. Hey, is he on the phone? Where you
Hello.
at? What's going on, bro?
Hey, how you doing? How y'all doing?
Oh, we doing good, man. Hey, just want to say thank you for taking this interview. We know you blowing up over there in LA, and we feel a little lucky to have you on here on our show, man. Appreciate you.
Oh, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Hey, so let's get into it then. So where were you like born and raised, brother?
I was actually born in Los Angeles, California, but I was raised in Compton.
Okay, no joke. Hey, isn't that where what was that movie I just saw not too long ago?
Straight out of Compton, right?
That's right.
Yeah. I forgot. Oh wait, we can't say that name. But anyways, it was the really good rap group that came out of there. Hey, were they a bit of an inspiration for you at all, or what?
Oh yeah, most definitely. They had an impact on the hip hop culture. Without them, there would be no me.
Okay, so there's like some founding fathers in a little bit.
Right.
Okay, that's good stuff, dude. So tell us, how'd you get into music, brother?
Oh man, shoot! A lot of my aunties, they love music. I got one auntie who she sing and write, and I got another one who just loves listening to music. So I just been around music all my life.
Okay, do you consider yourself more of a singer or more of a rapper, or both?
I would say an artist.
Artist,
yeah.
Okay. Now, when you were growing up, when you were running around the living room and stuff like that, did your aunties like throw you a microphone or something while MTV was on? Is that how it kind of spun off, or?
Oh, actually, it came from actually just being in the studio, with one of my aunties, the one that they used to write and sing. She used to be signed to Universal.
What?
Yeah, so she her deal was as a writer, and she would do back up certain people and stuff like that.
Okay.
So just being in her sessions, watching the engineer do his thing, her go in the booth, and her just taking her time to just finesse the song, trying to just hurry up and knock it out and move on to the next one. But she actually, take her time, putting the songs together, with layers and everything like that. And all that was just fascinating, as a kid. And so, I started writing when I was around 11 to 12 years old in middle school. And so after that, my first time getting in the booth was 16 when she actually took me to her studio. Wow. She took me to one of her sessions, and she allowed me to, spend some time in a booth. I think like an hour.
Wow, no joke.
Yeah, so and I got to work with. That was my first time working with an industry engineer.
So and this was all at 16 years old then.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
That's like young to enter the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Dang. So did you ever do like in rock? I'm a bit of a rock and roll guy. So growing up. We had this thing called like Battle of the Bands and stuff like that. There were, different rock bands would go on stage and play against each other. Now, was there anything like that growing up in Compton?
Not that I was aware of. As far as I know they used to have like freestyle battles at Centennial High. And I was right up the street from where I live. I know that because I had a close friend who I actually do music with. He had he was going to Centennial. He had an older brother that was on Centennial, and he used to tell me about this dude that was named K-Dot, which everybody knows as Kendrick Lamar now.
Kendrick Lamar, is he like a famous
rapper?
rapper?
Oh, come on now, Mick.
Oh, dude, I don't know a rock, bro. I don't know anything.
Yes, he's a very big thing.
Okay.
Mick, you're such a diva.
Jesus.
What was that?
Oh, no, that was
Mick, you're such a diva.
Oh.
That's a little make fun of me thing that they play every now and then. All right, so let's take it back. So you're 16 years old. You stepped into the studio. Your aunt threw you about an hour in the studio, and so you basically were just freestyling over a track. And how did you come? And you were writing some songs. So when did you come to finally creating your own album? Because I know we have a couple songs here we're about to play in a second.
The ones that you guys have, those are actually from my second project that I dropped this year, February 1st.
Okay.
And my first project was last year. I called it 2/14/15, and I released it on Valentine's Day of last year. And that was my actual first complete project that I ever released.
Now, was there any love songs on that?
Yeah, some. And then some weren't.
Fair enough.
Which ex-girlfriend were these love songs about?
Yeah, it was an ex-girlfriend. Well, that's how I came to, create this project.
Well, we all got a little bit of woman inspiration, I'm sure. I think Taylor Swift's got a lot of that going on.
But it's cool, it's cool. But the tracks that you guys have, though, I feel like this project was way better than that one because it was more thought into it, and I actually spent more time, putting it together.
All right, so this song we have, "Thinking About a Million." What was the inspiration for that? How did that song come to life?
Man, I was working at Home Depot.
Fair enough.
Back in stuff, and I was a lot to pretty keeping a lot clean, gathering and stuff like that. And
Hey, real quick, brother. Hey, we starting to lose you on reception. Is there are you like in a hallway or something?
Yeah, he's in a big hallway right now.
Oh, wow. He totally just went off there.
He hung up on you, Mick.
Oh, man.
He's like, I'm done. I'm done with this interview.
Hey, how about we play a song, Thinking About a Million, as we're thinking about him trying to get him back on the phone.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and hit it.
I'm about to ball on them. Hey, I'm about to ball on them. I dress down to rain clowns and up around the women. Thinking about a million, got expensive taste for living. Contemplating on progression, that's a factor for achievement. When life is just a struggle, of what you believe in, overcome all the obstacles. Don't let nobody stop you. Kill them with success after they make it out the hospital. Don't let them see you stressed, or even at your lowest point. Think what makes you happy. Turn up your favorite joint. Speaking of a joint, I just played this for my bro. The homie walked in and he said, let's go. Floozy taking pics, trying to sell them for the low while I'm shooting more J's. Then a homie cold, I've been making so much money that my bank had to close. I never thought it was funny when my account once froze. From these odds you used to see, well, our people brand the foes in the passenger seat. My entity can't stand hoes underneath my appearance. There's a huge ego, I tend to keep it in bounds. When they try to force me out, never team in offense until I take another route. Here's what I'm about, I was picked by the scout. Work hard, play later, ball in the future. Right now I need favors, surrounded by bright lights. And these dark streets, as my hustle pay off, my name is in the concrete.
Wow, that was an interesting song. It sounded like he was using sports as kind of like
Yeah, heard some basketball in the background. Is that what it was? Some sneakers.
Yeah, dude. Casey James, I saw over there. He was like moving with the groove, brother. It's like he's airballing the basketball.
I always do that.
Is he back on the lines yet? No, not yet.
I think we see the phone line there. Was he?
Hello?
Okay, we got you back. Yeah, so we just played your song "Thinking About a Million." So what was that? How'd that song come to life? What was the inspiration for that?
Okay, I was working at Home Depot back in 2010 as lot tech, and I was pushing the carts, got in the cart, and keeping the lot, and I'm just listening to this beat on my phone. I'm listening to it over and over. And I just started going in and I just started writing. I found some paper. I think I had some receipts in my pocket. And I had a pen and I just started, writing lyrics down. And it just went from there. I continued writing after I got off work when I got home.
Okay.
And then I just put the whole song together and recorded it.
Just like that, man. That's that magic coming at inspirational moments. All right, so we got this next song we got from you. It's called "Sitting Up in My Room." So let's go ahead and take a listen to that.
Sitting up in my room, sitting up in my room, ain't nothing to do. I'm thinking about you. Won't slide on through and just hang with a young player while I get my mind right. Sitting up in my room, ain't nothing to do. Thinking of a master plan. What am I gonna do? Come in and hang with a young player while I get my mind right. Sitting up in my room, ain't nothing to do. You thinking about me, I'm thinking about you. I know you ain't doing nothing. You know how I know that. Cause when I text you, you hit me right back.
I dig it, man. I dig it. I feel like I want to go buy an Impala and drive along the beach with this, man. Hey, so where this one come from?
Hello?
You there, Barney?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. So, where'd this one come from? How'd you come up with this song?
Actually,